much for coming and for sharing your series with us. Could you please introduce yourself and what you did on this film?
Oh, thank you. I am Ken Gray. I am the host and creator of Maximum Health Road to Wellness. And currently we have one season out and working on the second season. And we're thankful and grateful that the first season is available on PBS. We're hoping also to be picked up by a major streaming and distribution network at some point. And but we're continuing to work to put the best information, education, adventures, motorcycle-driven journeys, exploring wellness around the world. The first season we were able to go to Esher, England, Hawaii, Atlanta to the Blue Ridge Mountains, which you just saw, Los Angeles, Santa Monica into Malibu and Calabasas, riding horses and all sorts of great places, and of course some of Florida, Palm Beach County, Jupiter, Florida, Martin County, and to upwards. Second season, we've already gone to Colorado, Tennessee, Greater Massachusetts, and also Dubai. So,
wow.
Yeah.
You're going to a lot of places. So how did you research for this series? Because you're going to so many places. How do you figure out where you're going, who you're going to talk to?
Yeah. Some of it is due to what places I've been invited to, encounters I've had through my radio show, Maximum Health Quality Living, which has been on a podcast as well as NPR for a number of years. And I've had the pleasure for over 12 years interviewing individuals from all over the world and looking at health and wellness from a different perspective, and also showing a point of view of places, institutions, whether environmental or social or spiritual or physical health, and showing different perspective of wellness all around the world. So this is a extension of that, but a visual extension, and it's a culmination of my life and certain aspects of what I've learned and how I achieve wellness, as well as just doing research on places that tend to come up constantly in conversation with my patients, experiences they may have had, travels my wife and I may have had. There's so many different influences of where we go and what we show, and a lot of it is also divine intervention and intuition and all those places where magic lives that help us to find a lot of these places. We have an assistant, Addie, who has done a lot of the work, which is part of the reason I'm here, but she also helps me research. I have a health technologies app, Vel, with a wellness locator that will type in locations and see what's going on there, that help us to reach out to those places which have been really highly rated, which is in the app called Vel Health. So much, yeah, a lot of.
So professionally, you're a doctor. So
Yes.
how did you go from that to wanting to make this series about health?
For me, health and wellness and healing comes in many forms. I get to do a lot of hands-on for many years, over 20 years, being on staff at a Jupiter hospital, having my own practice, and also lecturing, doing grand rounds at Jefferson and Philadelphia, consulting in Boston at Harvard's teaching hospital, Beth Israel Deaconess. There's all these aspects of me which are just trying to continue to heal outside of my immediate abilities, hands-on. So whether it's radio, television series, painting, cooking, whatever it is, it's just all modes of healing and sharing that health. And I think this is about reaching millions of people every day.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything that you learned throughout the process of making this, whether about filmmaking or about health?
Everything. I've learned so much. When I started, you'll see in the first episode all the way to the 8th episode, you'll see a shift. You'll see a shift in quality. You'll see a shift in the journalism. You'll see a shift in the voiceovers, lighting, color. I mean, all of those things, were things I was not really aware of as much as I am now. Thankfully, I'm surrounded by good people also willing to learn and experience. We're going into people's homes, outdoors. We're going into different environments, different weather, traveling different distances. All of that is a learning curve of filming. Permitting in Dubai was out of control. I mean, the logistics of going to a place like that and dealing with government and dealing with the institutions and the high levels of security, but also going into some of the best health and wellness places in the world where royalty goes, right? Royalty from all over the world is this thing. So yeah, a lot of learning and continue to learn, and I believe it's gonna, and then of course wellness, forget that. That's, learning so much about the trends and technology and where that melds.
What were some of the challenges of filming on location?
I mean, what you're doing, when you see an episode that's done in a day. So I think that a lot of people don't believe what we're able to accomplish in the time that we're able to accomplish in the way that we're able to. And maybe that was ignorance on my part to think that we should do it this way and put so much energy and timing and faith in the weather and situations and motorcycle functions, and there's so many different levels of everything having to go right to make what you see in an episode. So I don't know. there's like I said, there's a lot of we're always just so grateful and giving thanks, to all the elements in the universe for every episode you see.
And so you said the series is also available on PBS?
So allhealthtv.com. You look up programs, and Maximum Health Road to Wellness is there. So PBS Health is growing, and the distribution hopefully is going national with this. I think, what's amazing that we would like to move into, love to be picked up by, a different network out there as well. At some point, so we're continuing to build awareness. We have also a presence on YouTube. We have all social media, Max Health Rides on YouTube, Max Health Rides on Instagram, and LinkedIn, of course, Facebook. And our website is maxhealthrides.com, so maxhealthrides.com. And so you can reach us, watch through all of those different aspects of technology, and
Now, I would love to take some questions from the audience.
yes.
Yeah.
Ken, what you're doing is amazing. That's really inspiring.
Yes, thank you.
The question is that, are you doing this on a hobby basis, or is this like your main business?
No, it's
Yeah.
not my main business.
The travel things?
No, I'm a full-time physician.
Okay, yes.
So when we do these shoots, we do it in the space of, Dubai was probably a week.
Yeah.
But, most shoots are, we fly in, get
Okay.
settled the day before, shoot one day, and then leave the next day. So that's a 3-day max,
Okay,
2 nights.
That's fantastic,
Yeah.
because you're a physician, so financially you are covered. But for people that they don't have a job, a good paying job like you do, or
Right.
like business like you do,
Right.
how rewarding it is to produce like documentary like this, because that's what I see. You spend a lot of money, time traveling.
Mhm.
How rewarding it is, and what's the potential success if people like say, oh, I just love to do this and
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Are they gonna make it?
I can only tell you that when I first started and I was ignorant to the film industry, my idea was I was going to do the first episode,
Okay.
and that was in my backyard. It was in my home. It was
Okay,
in
yeah.
my, so I just did that, and I figured, okay, I can afford the film guy I met, and he's going to bring in his friend, and they're going to do it for less than what would normally be, and then they're going to help me edit. And it was like very putting it together as I was going, but I was going to take one episode and shop it around, right? And I'm looking for producers, and I'm looking for this, and I'm thinking, everyone needs content, and Netflix is going to pick it up, and HBO Max is going to want this, and they're all going to fight over it,
There
Why
was
not?
hope.
Well, you got to hope, you got to dream.
Yeah.
So that's the first one I did, and then I start learning, it's not that easy. Let's do another one to show that we can create another version and show a different, perspective, different locations, and build on that.
Yeah.
So we did the second one, put it together. Will you do this for this again? We're gonna do it, but it's gonna be no travel, just one person flying in, then it was like, okay, I learned a little bit more. We need to show traction. We need to build Instagram and followers and so forth. So, okay, I start doing that, and we have to do marketing. By this time, I went to a doctor who I worked with and says, hey, will you help fund this? I can give you some equity in the project, and it's treated as an investment, and provided we get picked up, there could be an exponential windfall of some sort. He's like, look, I don't know this stuff, but I know you. I'd like to be a part of it. It's gonna help people. There's a lack of this out there. And if we win, we win. But either way, I'm happy to be a part of it. So he writes a check. And so now I'm like, okay, let's go to another location. Let's go out of town. Let's show, and start to build and build. So that's kind of how I did it. Now, again, I have to do this on weekends because I still have to pay the bills. We have a big family. I have, patients that need me in their lives. The type of medicine I do is usually people are finding me when they don't have hope elsewhere. So they're coming with very complicated, intense, complex issues that are chronic and disease. So I have a lot of experience that has brought me to a lot of places because of that, because of my success with a lot of health concerns. So there's still limitations. So yes, I'm a physician, but I have my own limitation I have to work with, and I have my own dream and my own level of what I want to present to the world, right? To help. So
How long have you been doing this?
well, now going on 2 years, so we're about a year and a half.
Years?
Yeah, about a year and a half.
That's great,
Yeah.
wonderful. And you already pick up by what do you call it,
PBS, Public
PBS,
Broadcasting
okay.
Station. But
Okay.
again, they don't pay, so.
That's what I'm saying, you
But
have a good job.
however,
that.
yeah, no, I'm still very, very excited and honored because
Right, sure.
it's such it's a platform of integrity,
Yeah.
and their quality, what I have to do to meet the standards is significant. So it's really a great place to be, and it says a lot about what we're doing. So yeah.
That's great, thumb up for you,
Yeah,
Jane.
thank you.
Thank you. Are you local or are you,
I'm in Jupiter, Florida.
in Florida?
Yes, I flew in and we came. We were invited.
So
Come to
how-
Los Angeles.
Yeah, my wife, we come pretty often.
Yeah.
We like to
Alright.
visit, but we stay south or north.
Yeah.
So how long did it take for you to make like a full series, a full season of episodes?
So a full season was about we started a little over a year because it went on in October. We started the year before, like the summer.
Okay.
Yeah. So, some would take a few months, and then there was the editing, and then there was the quality and compliance with PBS, and we had to re-edit and do voiceovers and make sure we had clearances for music, and it takes time.
Do we have any other questions in the audience?
I got a technical question, but what camera are you shooting on?
Oh, I wish that to be for my film guys.
Oh.
I know, I believe they're Sony's, but I don't know the models.
Oh, don't worry, it's
Yeah,
Sony.
sorry about that.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
I'm
they were,
colorist, so I'm always, gotta know the camera.
yeah.
How big a team did you work with?
2 film guys and myself, and they're phenomenal. And so sometimes we're wearing, things and to get. You'll see the dynamics of the shoot get different. Then my oldest, my son he's the editor, which is nice because the film guys were gonna help, but then they were not able to keep with the time frame. So he's a dedicated editor. His name is Asa Gray. And then we have Addie, she's our production assistant locator. We have a voiceover guy, we have Mike McGann, we have social media person. I mean, yeah, so I think am I missing? Oh, music coordinator, myself. I think that's it.
And do we have any other questions? Okay, well, thank you so much for coming and for sharing your series with us.
Yeah.
I wish you luck in creating another season.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll make one about LA. That would be really cool. We're going to play even more of this series. We are also going to be having a panel in the other room that's going to be about post-production.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
it's
enjoy
AI.
the rest of the festival.
So there is an AI panels over here. Yeah, can we start